Today, we've got this shot from Inception. Okay, so let's have a look at what we got going on. So, as you can see, we have quite a high contrast scene, but it's quite also not monochromatic, but simple. So we have the highlights of the skin next to the window at 90 with a very, very rapid fall off into pitch black here. And this side of the frame is just the void. There's absolutely no information at all. It's not even crushed black, it's just non-existent. And then of course you have outside, which is naturally diffused by the window being super spotty. I don't know if I'll be able to do much of that. In terms of color, it's natural skin tone warm, which is really, really easy to recreate. And grading, probably even just do a Kodak 2383. I'm just going to do something similar. So it's a pretty simple shot up against the window, high contrast. High key, high contrast. Alright. Alrighty. Inception. So I've still got all my shit here from yesterday because I'm terrible with cleaning up after myself. Okay, let's roll that. See if that's anything, I guess. I have no idea. So, I now have a very bright light source just out here. But because of where I'm shooting, I don't really have the depth that way to just have that fall off into black like they do in the actual frame. So I'm just going to frame myself on this third line here. Like this. And that's going to be the... See how that looks in post. I want to try one at more of an extreme angle to get more depth though. Okay. I'm just going to roll up here. I think this is about as good as it's probably going to get, if I'm being honest. Nice. See how that looks. I'm going to check the playback of that. Yeah, I got a big shadow on my face, which is being caused by this. Because the sun is up that way. So I don't really know how to mitigate that. I think that could be unobstructed. So let's hit roll, have a go, squat down into frame. Am I looking this way? Something like that. See how that looked. Okay, I'm gonna go see how that looks in the edit. I have everything I shot here. Because what were they working with here? This is clearly a window in like the middle of a room. You got depth on this side of the camera and depth on that side of the camera. I'm sort of pushed up into a corner, which is a bit annoying. That is way too bright. God, the clouds must have been moving constantly. That one looks really good just straight out of camera. So I'm gonna have a play with that. And I'll try the last one I did. Okay. Alright, there we go. This is my weird mess of a grade for this. I really sort of messed up. I should have used multiple lights like they did here, because this is clearly a kick and then a fill, like a very, very subtle weak fill, but I've only really got the one proper light, so instead I just sort of fixed it in post. Which that is actually, now that I'm looking at that, that roll off is all kinds of fucked. I'm just gonna, that's a bit better. So there we go. I like that one a lot more, actually, that one. Like, yeah, that's a medium. It looks better here. Now I'm gonna do a different version of the same grade. And there we go, there's this image. So I think this one actually came out pretty good. So that's what we took inspiration from. But that looks pretty good. Sweet.